we are going to see a match between two giants. Who has it bigger, boys? A single hit will end this fight. He uses his SP2 to dodge. That was a clever move. Okay, today we have the Grand Finals of the MTT Tournament between Rolandz and CPU Breaker. Two characters that are the lowest in the tier list, the weakest of the patch, but you know what? Screw power levels, screw tier list. These two monsters made it to the finals, and today we are going to watch it. Okay, the match started, CPU goes aggressive, the grab, and now is punishing Rolandz for his lack of reaction. So far, he's keeping up the pressure, taking distance to use his signature move, but are neutral, and now Renji got him wide open with his signature, which has a lot of range, can be quite tricky, and it's being faster than Dash Light Komamura. So here goes the first kick-on move, making so far a perfect for the CPU Breaker. CPU Breaker is from Chile and Rolandz is from North America, so this is quite a bash. Renji so far is aggressive, it's playing his game and punishing Rolandz for his long range and distance, which is being fruitful so far. This is optimal Renji, how you use... Whoa, he went melee and went for the grab. That was unexpected. What a good move from CPU, my god. He's keeping the pressure, using his signature and trying to catch Rolandz off guard, but Komamura has a good light dash attack which connected, and now it seems it's Komamura's turn. He's using his signature, stunning Renji and keeping up the damage, my god. The Ho-Ho extension. Watch out here, one more opening and can be Komamura's turn. This is going to go for the kick-on? No, one more opening for sure. Renji is low in health and trying to counter, but Komamura is faster. His dash attack is quite good. It's hard to punish if you ask me when he gets close. Renji was taking advantage of his long range, but now Rolandz make it even. 7-7 Kompaku. Renji has his Bankai now, but probably he's going to save it for the last. Oh my god, Rolandz got him again. His light dash is quite good and covers a good area. But now CPU uses his counter flash, punishing Rolandz for that. Renji does not deal a lot of damage and Komamura is quite durable, so... But... oh my god, that was quite an opportunity. SP1 Komamura tanks the damage and punish Renji. Wow, there must be some delay cause they're trying to play neutral, but now CPU goes for the second kick-on move, which will leave Komamura with 5 Kompaku. Let's keep in mind that both Bankai deals 5 Kompaku damage, so if one of the characters is exposed and low health, it pretty much be GG. Shares his signature and wiggles back, which is a fast move. Oh, that was almost a counter, but Komamura was wide open and didn't fall for the grab, punished with signature move and goes for the second Kompaku, making this match again even. Both have Bankai, both have the same ESP, so this match is pretty much even. Rolandz has reverse fully charged and now his signature move at hand. CPU don't want to miss it. He tries to get range and goes for a grab. Rolandz used his signature, his light dash didn't connect. Both are trying to surprise each other, but now Rolandz got the grab. He has Renji under pressure. Let's see what CPU does. Now he has reverse, he has the awakening, the evolution, punishes signature move with signature mode and go for yellow reverse? This is unexpected, could be a good move. Rolandz got for blue reverse, does not want to get punished. Both awakenings are quite tricky the lower his health are. Oh my god, this match is so even. They have the same life, they have the same SP evolution. What can happen? Komamura opens and CPU uses his awakening. Now he uses his Bankai. Hihio Sabimaru. Now it's time to change the play style of the match. Time to use those resources. XP2 on Renji. This deals a lot of piercing damage. And now Rolandz awakens too using Kyokusho Tengen Myo. He will probably use his resources too. My god, we are going to see a match between two giants. Who has it bigger, boys? Tell me. Rolandz go with the SP2 and punish Renji with that. And now that stuns Komamura awakening, and Komamura stuns Renji. Both have stun moves against each other. This is a fair match. Both have the same life. He blocked it. He blocked the attack. Now use his flash attack on Renji and his signature and deals more damage. Renji does the same. Both have the same life. Both have reverse. Let's see. Rolandz go with the flash attack and punish. And CPU awakening. It's over now. This will leave Renji exposed, which Komamura uses to his advantage, and now goes for the heavy and flash attack, but Roland's awakening comes to its end too, leaving him wide open. Roland's blocked it. The guard stun of his awakening didn't allow it, and now Roland's go for the soul break. This will deal 4 Kompaku damage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Komamura final kick-on move, which deals 4. This leaves CPU breaker against the corner. 40 seconds remaining. This can be end by time. And now Renji does not have his signature move, does lose his range attacks, and Komamura does not have his Shikai moves. CPU breaker uses his SP2 to gain range, but Komamura counterattacks with his Ho-Ho. Punishing him for him, he has reverse, he uses SP1, punish him again, and now goes for the grab. Rolandz is unpredictable beast, you don't know what he can do now. He has reverse again. 14 seconds remaining. I don't know what will happen. Rolandz connects again, goes for the kick-on move, and the match is for Rolandz. 1 against 0. So far, the Komamura player comes with the first match on his hands. This is what happens when an unstoppable force fights an immovable object. Rolandz, who comes from losers, is fighting CPU Breaker, who is from winners and didn't got a single defeat during this tournament. What is happening now? CPU character went to the character selection and changes to Shinji. This is unexpected, clearly. He has to change tactics. Now the second match begins. Let's see, CPU Breaker got Rolandz with his flying grab attack, but now his second grab misses, and Rolandz punishes him for that with his own, dealing almost half of his bar, a clash. CPU Breaker is healing, but Roland's signature move almost got him, counter his flash move, and extends, punishing CPU Breaker for, well, his countering, I suppose. Shinji misses grab, and Komamura uses his signature move, who has good range, and goes for the first kick-on move of the match. This will make CPU Breaker to think things twice. 2 Kompaku damage. Now both are neutral. Komamura uses his signature move, but is not in good range. Komamura tries to punish with heavy attack, but Shinji got him with his grab and now uses his Ho-Ho move to create a new opening, uses his signature again, cherishes, trying to spam it and catch CPU Breaker off guard. CPU Breaker almost got his awakening, his Hollow Mask uses his signature move, but Rolandz sees it, and now Shinji awakens. Now his power spike increases. He still does not have his Sanakade active, but now he will deal more damage. He bites with grab and uses flash step, now tries to grab, but Rolandz blocks it, uses his signature move, and uses his grab right away. Rolandz comes close and backs to bait, and now has CPU Breaker wide open. He goes for the second kick-on move. Let's keep in mind that Awakening Komamura deals 5 Kompaku damage, and if CPU Breaker has half of his life bar, he will be cooked. Rolandz has his signature charge, he tries to bait and unleashes his heavy attack, which deals good damage, but now CPU Breaker has seen the grab and uses his flash step to dodge. Now opens with his heavy attack, which deals a decent damage to Komamura with the follow-up. One more opening and Rolandz will be exposed, will be stunned. But, of course, CPU sees the grab coming, tries to open with the light, grab whiffs again. This is being difficult for both players, both have good defense, good reflexes, no one falls for the other until Rolandz grabs CPU off guard and now punishes him for that, charges his evolution, but CPU now is charging sublimation. He has full reverse, full SP, he can go for the comeback. He just needs to catch Rolandz off guard just like now. This will be end in a soul break with now his Ho-Ho extension, which deals the remaining amount of damage. This will cause 5 Kompaku damage, and plus this kick-on move awakens Sanakade, that is Shinji signature move, his passive. So now Shinji gets a buff, a very good buff. This can turn out the tables. CPU Dragon Breaker uses his white reverse to heal, to not be exposed to Roland's awakening. Let's keep in mind that giant awakenings are weak with low health, so Rolandz have to be careful. He's trying to push CPU to his limit. Rolandz is saving his evolution for the kill. He's not risking it, he's not exposing, and now what just happened? My god, SP2 of the Shinji comes out, but that causes him to getting punished. Okay, Rolandz is playing neutral, he's saving his evolution, now he keeps up the pressure. He has a trump card, he has full resources, and Shinji can use this to his advantage because now he has one more opportunity to make an opening, to change tactics. He does not open Rolandz so easily, he punishes his with his signature move and continues the pressure, now opens, but Rolandz pulls off his blue reverse, his signature move connects, but CPU has his blue reverse too. This time he does not use it for healing. Shinji uses his grab, connects, but Rolandz finally uses his awakening. This is a risky move. Here is where Komamura gives his all, because if the time's out, if his Bankai it's over, he might lose. He uses his attacks with delay to catch Shinji off guard. His flash attack connects with his SP1, dealing a lot of damage. Rolandz just need one more opening. Now CPU Breaker it's at one hit. He goes aggressive, he attacks Rolandz, but Komamura sees the guard and uses his grab punch attack. This game is also for Rolandz. That match was intense, and in the end Komamura takes the outcome. That was very impressive. Very impressive. What a good match. What a good Bankai move. Very well played. However, Grand Finals are best of 5, which means Rolandz needs to win one more match if he wants to come out victorious, if he wants to be the champion of this tournament. What is CPU Dragon Breaker doing now? He picks Renji again! He goes back to his main. Yes, this will be a fight against giants. Who has it bigger, guys? That business Renji skin goes hard. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video if it suits your taste. Okay, third match of the Grand Finals. CPU Dragon Breaker against Rolandz. CPU starts aggressive with his signature flash attack, punishes Rolandz for that. Extends with his Ho-Ho, pushes him back again, but now he closes the distance and Rolandz opens with his dash light, which is a good move, which is unpredictable too. Komamura charges signature and is in time to block, but this time Renji has more range. Komamura goes straight heavy attack, which deals more damage. Renji is pushed against the corner. His heavy does not come back in time, but his reverse charge in time to use blue. Now he has another chance before the Kikun move. That was a good punishment for the connection. The grab connects and continues with his combo, pushing him back, using his SP2 mob to buff and get more damage, but Rolandz is not playing around. He's the first to get the Kikon move to work, which will cost CPU 2 Kompaku damage and leaves him neutral. Komamura charges his signature move and oh my god, he uses 2 times Renji signature, Sabimaru and comebacks with his own Kikon move, which will leave the fight even. Both now have the same resources. Almost. Rolandz has almost 2 SP bars. The dash light connects, which harasses CPU Breaker, charges his signature move. Renji uses his own, but this time Rolandz uses his SP2 and his signature mob, dealing a lot of damage, which causes Komamura to use his Kikon move for the second time, now leaving Renji with 5 Kompaku. If he does not play it smart, he might get one shot. Both of players have Awakening almost, and Komamura counters the flash attack of Renji. He wiggles back, he takes a safe position, and Renji grab whiffs 2 times, which leaves him exposed and open for Rolandz to punish. Now he has the evolution too, charges his signature. Renji tries to take advantage of his range moves, but Rolandz blocks the bout, except the delayer third signature move. That was a good move. Rolandz goes with the flash step grabs and now leaves more damage. This time he does not follow up. He takes his distance and wiggles like a good Komamura player. The good light attack connects. This time he does not go for the Kikon move. No, he uses his signature in combo, dealing more damage. CPU heals with his neutral reverse, but he gets opened out again. CPU Dragon Breaker is against the corner. One more mistake and can cost him the match. Rolandz plays it safe now. He does not go predictable. He punishes again. He leaves CPU Dragon Breaker to his lowest health. Rolandz heals and goes for the evolution. Kokuyo Tengen Myo. This can end in a single blow if CPU Breaker does not dodge. If he makes a single mistake, the match will be over. He goes for the flash attack, which deals piercing damage. The delay, it does not connect. CPU blocks all of the damage. He tries to not get hit. A single hit will end this fight. He uses his SP2 to dodge. That was a clever move, but we don't know if that will be enough to change the outcome. Guard break, follow up, and soul break. This will deal 5 of damage, which means Rolandz is the MTT champion. He comes out victorious. That move was clever. He played optimal. Congratulations, Rolandz. You are the champion. You are unstoppable. You come from grand losers. Very well played. If you are wondering why Renji didn't use his awakening, it's because with the low life bar, it does not heal. So he might lose even more quicker. Anyways, if you like the content, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of this colossal matchup.